This is the Book of Enki. And it's talking about how Marduk has created this book of instructions on how to journey back into Nibiru in the afterlife. So in other words, these are the basic instructions before leaving Earth is what this thing he's created. Some of y'all know of it as the Bible today. And what I need you to understand is at this particular time, all of the Anunnaki, they have done different things. They've created, according to the Book of Enki, they have created different groups that follow them. What y'all know of as a Nana, she had quite a large group of people in different areas that followed her. And they worshiped her. Okay? And so, but what Marduk had in mind was to go around to all these different groups and say, no, I'm the only God. I'm the only God. It's just me. Ain't nobody else. Don't worship nobody else. But all them other guys, they fake. This is what Marduk is saying. And who is Marduk? That is Enki's son, oldest son. And so we're just going to read some of these highlights and get an understanding of who this character was and what his purpose was in his actions. Okay, so reading here. To the priest scribes, a long book he dictated, the afterlife journey in detail it was described. So this is Marduk, and he's detailing what he wants this person to write on his behalf. Okay, then it goes on to say, of the coming gods to earth by Ra were the priests taught. So he taught these people that there's going to be a God coming back to earth, is what he taught them. Gold is the splendor of life, he said. All right. The flesh of the gods it is, to the kings, Ra said. He's saying that gold is the flesh of the gods. And again, remember that the Anunnaki came to the planet of earth according to the Book of Enki and then all of the other transcriptions to find gold. That was their purpose here. To make expeditions to Abzu and the lower domain, gold to obtain the kings he instructed. So he instructed these kings to obtain the gold and send it back to Nibiru. When by the force of weapons the king Ra lands not theirs conquered. So whenever they came across a land that was not under their jurisdiction, they conquer it. They take it over by force with weapons, is what this is saying. His brothers' realms he invaded. Their ire he caused to arise and grow. So if this guy Marduk came across his brothers, because some of these people were, they were female and male, but he had brothers, and he come across their territory. He's like, well, I'm gonna just take this. And then instead of fighting, he didn't fight. He sent his people that were fashioned, as they call it. They were created in his image. What is Marduk up to? The brothers each other asked. That's over there, over us. He trampled. So he's trampling over them, and they're like, what is he doing? Why is he doing this? So they went to the father, and they called the father Ptah. Remember, Ptah is the father of Thoth as well. And Thoth is Ningujita, one of Enki's other sons that had to do with creating the humans. To be the master of the four regions was his heart's plan. Speaking about Marduk. The earth is mine to rule, Marduk said so adamantly to his father. Say, oh, this is mine. I'm going to rule this. This is the God of the Bible. Let us be clear on this. We're going down here. It says, the eldest of heaven, firstborn who is on earth, thus by the priest to be known he wanted. The foremost from the earliest times, so he decreed in the hymns to be called. He's basically saying, I'm the eldest. And so because I'm the eldest, I'm to be the ruler. I'm the firstborn. Put that in the book. Lord of eternity, he who everlastingness has made, over all the gods presiding, the one who is without equal, the great solitarity and sole one. So did Marduk as Ra, as y'all know, Amun-Ra, above all other gods himself in place. He placed himself above everybody else. Again, if you're religious, this is not for you. But if you want to grow up, pay attention. There are powers and attributes to him he by himself assigned. So everybody else had all these great accolades and accomplishments. He just rewrote it and put himself in that place. As Enlil, I am lordship and decrees as Ninurta for the whole and combat, as Adad for lightning and thunder, as Ninar for illuminating the night. What he's doing right here and what this is listing is all of the accolades and accomplishments of all of these other gods, and he just wrote himself in as the one who did this. It's just me. I'm just one. I'm the only one. As Utu, I am Shamash, and Nergal, over all the lower world I reign. As Gibel, the golden depths I know, whence copper and silver come I have found. As Ningujita, numbers and their counts I command, the heavens my glory bespeak. By these proclamations the Anunnaki leaders were greatly alarmed. Pay attention. To their father Enki, the brother of Marduk, spoke. Nergal, to Ninurta their concerns conveyed. They're saying, Dad, bro has lost his mind. Bro has lost his mind. What's going on? So, to Ningajita, which is Thoth, the Anunnaki leaders appealed how to the people, the skies, to observe, to teach. So they wanted to start teaching the people astrology, which today they want to tell you is demonic. You know why they do that? Pay attention, people. They demonize everything that they don't want you to know about. For example, Jezebel. They tell, oh, that spirit of Jezebel, the Jezebel spirit. And you got even women being so disrespectful because they have no knowledge about what the quote-unquote Jezebel spirit is. Jezebel was a female ruler who was conquered by men. And what happens when people conquer somebody? They demonize them the same way they did Lilith, the same way they do Eve, the same way they do melanated people, the same way they do anybody who they conquer, Wusa. With sorrow did Enki these ongoings watch. How fate the rightful order twisted, he pondered. After the Anunnaki as gods themselves declared, on mankind's support, they instead are dependent. So the Anunnaki at one point, they were ruling over these humans. They didn't want these humans to be equal to them. But now they are dependent upon the humans, who now have to learn all of the esoteric knowledge that they never wanted them to learn in the first place. Which is why they're telling you to this day, it's demonic to have this knowledge. It's demonic to read this book. You're welcome to stay ignorant. But those of y'all who want to awaken, pay attention. Remember to keep that bell on for notifications. Follow UNA Republic for more great information.